don't think there's a better place in the world than having the World Championships in London. And I say that because London 2017, you get really good numbers of crowds turning out, and that's really respective of that. There's a demand in the UK to see Paralympic sport that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. My decision to run was very strategic. So I was in my first year at university, I was very depressed, my mum had died the year before. I basically decided I needed to turn my life around because I was at a very low point, and I conducted an analysis across many different ideas, and running was the obvious choice in terms of what could I do in 3 years' time that would add value to the world, and then of that value, what could I capture to do new things. When you have someone who has a technological advantage, in which case I genuinely believe I do, I don't think it's good to compete against people in the Olympics. And it'll regulate technology in the Paralympics, so it doesn't do good for the greater community of people with disabilities, I don't use that word, in the long run. Basically, the reason that blade runners don't run faster than Usain Bolt at the moment is because we don't have an Achilles tendon. So people with real legs can generate force through their feet through plantar flexion, by putting their feet down to accelerate in the first 20 metres. I think if blade runners could do that, it would be well and truly in the 9 seconds. Like our situations as people with disabilities, like I find it hilarious. Like when my leg fell off as a kid in athletics, like I found that's funny. Like our situations are funny, and I think it makes people way more comfortable with like engaging in conversation around disability, whatever that means, if we make jokes about it ourselves. If you can like foresee what will come, the Paralympics could be the most futuristic sport on the planet. You'll have people in wheelchairs that are wearing exoskeletons and running. It doesn't have to just be the Paralympics trying to mimic the Olympics but using 17th century medical equipment. It can be something really unique.